fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with
the van. How's it? Oh no, this is the wrong picture. What the hell? What's going on, y'all? We got some SmackDown. We got some SmackDown going on. How's everybody doing? Who's watching SmackDown? Let me see what's going on with the SmackDown of Rooney. Recap on what you missed, Lex. Cody beat LA Knight with Solo and Heyman at ringside. After the match, Heyman announced Cody versus Solo on Raw. Charlotte then cut a promo as the fans booed and what her? What? The fans booed Charlotte Flair? Thanks for the update, MGM. That was very, very useful. Very, very useful. You got me right in sync with everything, bro. I appreciate it. That's what's up. You've been selling out, playing 2K23. What up, Devin? What up, Chris? What up, Keon? Nasir, what's going on? What's going on, MGM? Juan, Keon, Duda, Jason. Here in Vegas live. What up, Jabroni? I'm trying to get into that SmackDown vibe, man. We got LA Knight versus Rey Mysterio. Little SmackDown. Best sellout, not buy. What up, Straight Edge? Anytime, Lex. I remember A-Town Down. What up, Anthony? What up, Sam? W hat. You like the hat, guys? You like the fresh fit? I'm matching with the drip. Got the white on white. You know, a little vanilla old school throwback. I still haven't removed the sticker. And I still haven't even played the game. But we got the unboxing and I got to edit and put it up on the other channel, on the Plus channel. MLB came in today. Check out the hat, guys. Check out the swag. Check out the swaggeroony. Rey Mysterio versus LA Knight right now, putting on a clinic. I haven't played the game, bro. Have you played it? Guys, I must admit, I was going to start the stream at 8 o'clock. My wife and I had dinner just in time. Everything was perfect. But guess what? Yesterday, when we did groceries, we forgot to get juice. And how could I watch SmackDown without a nice giant cup of iced tea? So we got iced tea with a little sweet tea action going. Heard good things about this year's MLB. Man, there's so many, great legends that came back. So many great legends that came back. I gotta put on SmackDown on the speaker so I could literally get into the match. I'm trying to see, is everybody tuning in? Did everybody get notified that we're live? Probably not because of the stream. I mean, because of the video earlier. Guys, drop a like, man. We only got 4 likes, man. I'm about to cry right now, straight up. Let me put on the other channel that we're live. I got 1 dislike on my review. What a bozo. What a bozo, whoever disliked it. Thanks for nothing, sucker. All right, let me create a post. I'm gonna post in the community, section. 5th like, all right. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. And I'll put we are live right now watching WWE. Let's go. Thousands bound the man. All right, there. I dropped the link for the community. Best Buy. What happened with Best Buy? Wish I had the hat, but have to wait longer. What happened, Straight Edge? Hold on. Give me the details, bro. How's Mookie in the show? I know Mookie's a beast. All right, now that SmackDown is in commercial break, let me turn on the speaker. Hold on. You know what's funny? That this hat actually came with the price tag of $35. They're selling the hat separately now. All right, let me see.
Your Wyndham is waiting. Get the lowest price at wyndhamhotels.com.
Oh, because you're picking it up at Best Buy? You're picking it up at Best Buy? Is that what's going on, fool? Oh, nah, man. I put order. I shipped it so I didn't have to go pick it up because I was scared of that happening. I got it shipped instead, man. Hell to the now. Damn, I feel your pain. Nice hat. You dig the drip? Got that Ric Flair drip. Guys, can we get to 20 likes, man? Can we get to 20 likes? You gotta get to 20 likes. Let me see what's popping with Trout. I haven't talked to Trout today. He's been kind of selling. Oh, I just saw your message now. If you get yours, have fun. A few days. F Best Buy. This makes me glad to be mostly digital. Guess I won't be getting MLB today. Best Buy sold out. Oh, man. I think I'm buying Swanson jersey. Found a place that sells them. I just saw all your messages now, Straight Edge. I haven't seen it. All right, just hit up Trout. Let's see if Trout gets in here. All right, is SmackDown back? Yep, SmackDown is back. And guess who's ringside in SmackDown right now? Ex-Con Dom. Alabama lost to San Diego. I don't even know what that means. Try Walmart to get the show. Yeah, but he already pre-ordered it. Try responding to my tweet about Best Buy. That's funny. Let me see. Yo, Trout. Yo, Trout.
Yo.
Wake up, foo.
I'm up, fool.
I got you on the stream, man. We're watching SmackDown.
Hell yeah. I'm playing a little Valhalla, fool.
How's the game?
I'm after It's good, but I'm gonna have to level up some more for sure. For the next parts.
You said you're at the Valhalla salad bar or something like that? Is that what I heard?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Guess what? Rey Mysterio's facing LA Knight right now.
LA Knight.
And Dominic Mysterio's ringside. Hi, Lex. Hi, Trout. What up, Dewdrop?
What's up, Dewdrop?
Chris said, what a bozo, Trout. Ronald said, Trout at the salad bar. Straighter said
Got
you.
that ranch dressing.
Straighter said you. Oh, guess what I'm drinking right now, fool?
Sweet tea.
Yep, got some cold, freshly made sweet tea.
Little sweet tea.
I'm alright, Dewdrop. Could always be better, man. You know how it is. Could always be better, bro. That's kind of the way it goes. Three certain things in life: death, taxes, and Trout being a sellout. Oh, no doubt. Thousand Island. What up, ref?
About the Trout being a sellout. That's a little iffy.
Me and my girl just broke up. Oh, Billy. What happened?
He was too much of a demon.
You were too demonic. Love the hat. Gonna buy one now? Bro, let me tell you.
I gotta take a picture of the head I got. I think it's from MLB Show 18, I think.
The one with Jackie Robinson? Oh no, you got the one with Judge probably.
Nah, it might have been, I don't know if it was 18. I have to send you, I can't remember which one it's from. Might have been 19. Is that the one with Bryce Harper on it?
Oh yeah.
I think it was that one. It's gray with the brown on the front.
I didn't get
I mean,
down.
logo on the.
I got the black one for Jackie Robinson, and I got the baseball one. Oh, Rey Mysterio got interfered by Dom. I'll read your message now, Dewdrop. Hold on. And about the hat. Oh, LA Knight with the roll-up pin. Shit. He got the win. Let's see what let's see what ex-con Dom does now. What happened, Trump?
Said LA Knight win.
Yeah, LA Knight got the roll-up. Hold on, let's see what Dominic tells his dad. Don't spoil it. The weather is on for me. What do you want me to tell you, man? This is a watch party. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jefe got pushed. Rey Mysterio says no and walked away. Wow. He said, hey, Mom, how does it feel to be married to a pathetic loser? Oh, the sister stood up to him. Oh! His mom took the mic. Oh, he snatched it back. Rey Mysterio's just looking. Oh, he hit him. He finally hit him and knocked him down. He finally hit him and knocked him down, and the crowd has erupted. Dominic Mysterio's shocked. Everybody's chanting yes. You don't disrespect your mother like that. No, it's not on Peacock. It won't be on Peacock for like a month. The crowd ate it up. They loved it. All right, they did it good. Oh yeah, on Hulu the next day. You're right, Hulu the next day. Really good spot. Really good spot. They did a good job. That was really, really good. I like it. They just showed the replay right now. That's dope. Wow. The crowd really, really ate it up. Like, that was such a giant roar. They're like, "Rah!" Even the mom clapped. Damn, that's cool as hell. The way they made this story play out. I'm glad that they did it in Vegas. So, Billy, you still here? Yeah, I just saw it now, Devin. Oh, they're doing the KO show now. What happened to Bray? They haven't addressed it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with my stream. It looks really cheap. I'm talking about my box. Want Athena come back? Maybe one day. WrestleMania is gonna be good as hell. Dom never been to a prison holding room. He's never been to prison. Holding room is not prison. I saw that he took a picture with a fan in Florida and he looked good. He looked pretty good. Yeah, so I was really into the segment. What I wanted to say is that the MLB The Show hat looks really good in person, bro. It looks a lot better in person than it does in picture, honestly. So even if you guys, like, I got the lights, the spotlight is all on it right now, so you get a good feel for how it looks. But when I was looking at the pictures they posted online, it didn't do it justice, honestly. I don't really care too much for the brown and the orange and yellow there, but I know it's like for the throwback. I know it's inspired to be like a throwback hat. and it's a snapback, so it's pretty comfortable. It has the baby blue and like the vanilla. I think it's what it is. The color is like kind of like a vanilla. And yeah, as soon as I saw it in person, I liked it a lot better. Which is funny because my wife and I had talked about it, and you know, I had pretty much made the decision that I was probably not gonna get it because she said it was like, I'll just be honest, she said it was ugly, and I agreed. I not that it was ugly, but that it wasn't as good as some of the other hats they've done in the past. But I still ended up getting it because I was like, man, you know, Jeter, the Steelbook, the box, the hat, like it was just so much that I really, really wanted to have it. And I also get to play it early as a bonus with a bunch of in-game extras. So I ended up getting the hat today and the, you know, the set, and I was just really, really happy with the way it turned out. It was really good. Just got my Mania tickets. Only got to pay for gas to get up there. Amazing, bro. Lucky. What up, Dark Lord? What a way to kick off night 1 of Mania. Cena versus Theory. Can't wait. They already announced this for night 1. It's going to happen. Ray versus Dominic, but we need Ray with Conan. They have a back card for day 1. I'm going to be royally pissed. Why? You're only going for 1 day? What up, Trout? You enjoying that Valhalla?
Yes, it's alright.
I need to join the Discord. Hell yeah, get in that Discord, fool. Yeah, they confirmed that it will kick off the first night. Oh man. Andy Kaufman. Oh yeah, Jim Carrey did a movie about him. Only play 2K23. Wow, Jason. That's Jerry Lawler. Look at Lacey Evans, aka Sergeant Slaughter. What up, K-Smooth? Yo, what the hell? What's up with her pants? She has like these butt huggers on. She looks like she's trying to rip a fart or something. I don't think Judgment is going to get involved. Yeah, I don't think Judgment they will get involved. Shotzi's coming out in a tank with Natalia. Oh my goodness. Natalia looks like she's hanging out with a little kid or something. She's like hugging her. Ray finally did it, bro. Ray had enough. Just waiting for the KO show to start. I don't think anybody cares about Lacey Evans anymore. I know. She needs to be involved in a good feud for people to start caring. How much you want to bet that Shotzi and Natalia are going to win? There's no way that they're not at WrestleMania. They literally paired 2 fan favorites against 2 people that no one cares. They're just trying to fill up WrestleMania. Bro, this WrestleMania showcase shit is kind of garbage, honestly. They're doing like a fatal 4-way tag match with no title on the line or anything. It's just random teams. I think Lacey Evans is good. Honestly, she's a good heel. She's pretty good in the ring from what I've seen.
The baddie and
You know who's Lacey Evans?
yeah, I know who Lacey Evans is. Who?
Who's fighting right now? Shotzi and Natalia versus Lacey Evans and Zia Lee, I think is her name. You missed the Ray match. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, this is a snoozer. What do you think of that modded backstage area? That's pretty cool, man. I should have done a video on that. I know a lot of people are hyped up. Guys, we're 5 likes away from 20. Let's go. What up, Marco Mania? Is Shotzi from Nevada? If not, why is she this over? Well, you know, she's one of the fan favorites. I think this crowd is very, very hyped up. What up, Clout? What's going on, Marco? Did you guys hear that the new Christopher Nolan movie is going to be 3 hours long? What's up with all these movies coming out in theaters 3 hours long, bro? It seems like I'm going to have a lot of Blu-rays to buy, baby. Hear me? Because we ain't watching them shits in theaters. Guys, make sure you find yourself a wife like Erica. Make sure you find yourself a wife like Erica. I literally said, babe, we got to buy all them Blu-rays. And she said, yeah? No hesitation. That was me. I would have been like, I don't know about that, sucker. I ain't trying to sit through a non-action or hear a movie for 3 hours in theater. I'm not trying to sit through any movie in theater for 3 hours. I didn't even go watch Avatar. Nah, I don't watch college basketball at all. I don't watch college sports at all, bro. I've never understood the fandom behind following a college you never went to or something like that. I know there's plenty of people that do it, though. Huh? Yeah, right. I knew Shotzi and Natalia were going to win. They're the fan favorites here. Rhonda got a mic. Damn, you're way ahead of me. She hasn't even come out. I can't believe that Rhonda ended up falling this off. No, it's not Natalia. It's Shayna Baszler. I'm in Miami, so I might as well support them. Wait, where do you live, Case Move?
See, he said, is he talking about the Miami Hurricanes?
Mm-hmm.
You should be a Florida State fan like me.
I don't know why the hell you're a Florida State fan either.
Because I'm a Seminole, fool.
You're a Seminole bozo. She said Shea Base.
Who likes the Hurricanes anyway? I guess Casey does.
They're joining the match without even qualifying. This WrestleMania showcase is so pointless. Is it a #1 contenders match or something? Limited tickets just released. Let's go to WrestleMania. Am I playing 2K23 after SmackDown? Probably for a little bit. I gotta fill out the 2-hour stream since I missed out the beginning. You bought tickets for WrestleMania Saturday too? Nice. So you're going to both days? This has been the weirdest Mania build ever. I feel the same way, Woke. Still your dream to go to
You played no
WrestleMania?
baseball, fool?
I haven't played it at all, Trout. Man,
Damn, fool.
I know, man. It's been a crazy, crazy day.
You should see. I'm not gonna tell you, but because I watched somebody playing earlier, you're gonna be freaking ecstatic
For real?
with the program and the
I saw there's a lot of rewards with the XP.
and you get a lot of well, I don't want to spoil it for you, so I can't say it.
Okay, Smooth, where you live, bro? Because you say you're in Miami, like if you're visiting.
I don't want to spoil it for you. I watched somebody was playing it earlier.
So it's good?
Yeah.
Straight it says he follows Virginia Tech and Michigan.
The rewards out the gate is pretty fire.
Now they do.
That you can get.
South Florida, so you don't live in Miami? Oh, you said South Florida. Wanted to use Swanson and Bellinger in Cubs jerseys. Cubs got a good team, man. I can't even hate. I like the moves that the Cubs made. I love Drew McIntyre.
Especially
Ooh.
Swanson.
Yeah, Swanson was a great signing. Dude, they're doing the Intercontinental Championship signing right now.
Bellinger needs to have a rebound season. That's what he needs.
Yeah, Cody Bellinger struggled last year. Where's he at? He signed with the Cubs, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's with the Cubs.
Yeah, for sure.
Had a good last couple years.
This match gonna. Hello, hello, hello. Did my mic? All right, there we go. You hear me, Trout?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, sorry about that, guys. My mic got unplugged. I like playing the classic MLB game on the NES. Wow, and not the new one? Guys, we're 4 likes away from 20. Come on, this has been kind of a sluggish streamaroo. I wouldn't be surprised that once Ronda's contract is up, she doesn't re-sign. Why wouldn't she re-sign, though? She's doing whatever she wants. She's tag teaming with one of her good friends in life. She's getting paid handsomely. I mean, what is there not to like about her contract? She was champion a couple months ago. She's probably going to be tag champion real soon. She's living her best life. She shows up to work like twice a month. Come on, man. This is the easiest payday she'll ever have. And she's only getting better. The match builds are so weird. Some are great like Dom versus Rey and the Bloodline matches. Some are meh like Rhea versus Charlotte, Omos versus Brock. And some are awful like the Tag Showcase. No, the Tag Showcase is terrible. The Asuka and Bianca Belair match, terrible. The Rhea versus Charlotte has been good. It's gotten better, to be honest. But this WrestleMania, you're right. If not for the Judgment Day, aka Dom versus Rey, Edge versus Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte, and then the Bloodline, Usos versus Kevin Owens and this guy, Theory and Cena, Roman and Cody, like, that's it. WrestleMania did not need to be 2 days this year, honestly. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm just being real. WrestleMania did not need to be 2 days at all. Priest is the only one that has no match. I feel bad, man. He kind of got left out of the pack, but I'm sure he'll be involved with the Edge match or something. In some way, shape, or form. I think the WrestleMania showcase, like the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match with no stipulation, no number one contendership, like they need to have made it a number one contender match, and it would have justified its existence. Otherwise, it feels like a filler.
Guess what I'm saving for later, food?
Uh-oh, half of the sub?
Yeah, hell yeah,
I know.
food.
I like eating Subways half and half.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Look who's coming out. The Celtic Warrior. Sheamus. With his boys.
I don't think I used him this year in
He's awesome, bro.
23.
I love Sheamus. Sheamus is awesome, bro.
I like those running finishers.
Yeah, the running finishers are good, and they're kind of hard to reverse.
Especially Edges.
Yeah, for sure. And try to steal it away from you. Bro, this match is going to be so good. We didn't even mention this right now when we were talking about good matches at WrestleMania. That match is going to be so good, bro. I love it. He's making fun of everyone in social media, basically. You're getting so sensitive. You have such a temper. Oh. I love Adam Pearce, bro. Every time Adam Pearce is involved, it's good. Wait, you know, I just noticed that Torcell and MGM are going at it, talking about Rousey. People may not understand this, but Rousey actually likes wrestling. No, she loves it. Yeah, bro. Ronda's actually passionate and loves the business. She just doesn't like the fans how they are, which is why she's a heel right now, and it's working perfect. Bro, Ronda has gotten better as time has gone on. Yeah, Sheamus and Drew have known each other forever. I love Gunther, bro. These are three of my favorite superstars in WWE right now. I love the international vibes too. Did you see if you pay $45 you can play Game Pass version early? Yeah, I did. It's like $50.
I want to so bad.
Nah, not worth it. Oh! Butch Jump cleared the table. Oh! Oh my God, Gunther threw the table to the crowd. What? It went to commercial break. Damn. I hate commercials. You think they're going to let Gunther beat Honky Tonk Wrecker? How many days is it? But yeah, back to the Ronda story. Man, people have this... I don't know where these stories come from, where this idea is placed, or where it stems from, but it makes no sense whatsoever. Ronda is a wrestling fan. She's known to be a nerd, a gamer. She loves it. I don't see it that she likes wrestling, not actually being a wrestler. What do you mean? Social media has a funny way of like twisting people's like opinions and ideas and stuff. Ronda, before joining WWE, talked about wrestling and all that stuff, man. Ronda's definitely a fan. Bro, Ronda doesn't need the money, guys. She lives on one of those like self-efficient, what is it? Yeah, self-sustaining farms that she created with her husband. She has a kid now, which was like her big dream of being a mother. It's all out there, bro. I mean, I don't know any information. Like, I don't know her. I don't know anyone that knows her either. Like, everything that I'm saying is out there for the taking, and I feel like people just settle for like misinformation without doing a little bit of digging. If you Google a little bit and you look up some of her old interviews and you look up some of her old videos on her YouTube channel, she trained her ass off to sign with WWE when she first came into the company. And she even became a week-to-week performer when she didn't have to, bro. Ronda doesn't need the money. She made a ton of money in MMA. She was the highest paid female. She was a pioneer in the sport. She crossed over into doing movies and got paid handsomely for it as well. She got paid for sponsorships. She got paid for, bro, like that lady got paid for everything and anything. She has a very well-established YouTube channel. I don't know if she does Twitch, but she's also a gamer and has sponsorships with that. She does not need to be in WWE. This is like a hobby for her. She's literally showing up because she can. What up, VJ? What if John Cena wins the U.S. title and loses it on Raw? That wouldn't be bad. It all depends how they make Theory look. How has SmackDown been? From what I've seen, it's been good. I missed a part. Hope what I sent you on Twitter means it's coming back. I'm going to check it out right now. There is rumors going around that Roman is taking time off after WrestleMania. I don't doubt it. The guy has been carrying WWE for 3 years. Ronda attached isn't bad. She just can't cut a promo. But, dude, hold on. I'll get to that now later. I think once she said wrestling is fake and bashed the fans on the podcast, fans got vicious. Now they jump at anything and hate her. You're 100% right. Look at what he says. Look at what what Torso just said. I don't hate Ronda. I like her. I just don't see her passion for wanting to be a wrestler. All right, Torso. How do I put this in simple terms? If you see Ronda on your television, it's because she's passionate and wants to be there. I think that's the best way I could put it for you. Literally. If you see Ronda on your TV screen in any way, shape, or form, it's because she is passionate and wants to be there. There's no way around it. She does not need the money at all. Her house is paid off, I'm sure. She doesn't have the most expensive cars. She doesn't have the most expensive lifestyle either. Like I said, self-efficient. That lady is set for life. She has endorsements, I'm sure. Like, she is... Bro, you know that Ronda could just make money off of posting stuff on social media? So, again, if you see her in the ring, it's because she's passionate about it. Otherwise, she wouldn't be there. There's a huge, huge misconception when it comes to Ronda. And back to what you're saying, Leader, that she can't cut a promo. I would say in 98.9% of the time, being a character and cutting a promo is very important and needed. But in her case, not really. The character that she plays in WWE stems from who she was in UFC, in the Olympics, and in MMA in general. She is just bringing a level of legitimacy to the women's division that otherwise wouldn't be there. Her wrestling is very, very technical and very real. So her being on the mic is like there's no real need for it. Just like Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has been involved with WWE for over 20 years on and off. Now is after 20 years, Brock Lesnar is cutting some of the best promos in his entire life. Ronda has been in WWE for like how many years now? A handful at best. There's no compare. It took Brock Lesnar 20 years to cut a decent promo. The only reason people are harder on Ronda is because she talks too much outside of, with the podcast and the interviews, and she bashed the fans and she bashed the business. Says she didn't care, and she was really, really butthurt with the reception people gave her after putting her body on the line. Ronda's also a gamer too. Yeah, I mentioned it. She's also a gamer, bro. She's making money from everywhere. The best showcase that she is passionate is after the disastrous DDT spot at Survivor Series. A month later, her and Shotzi won a tag match, and they redid the spot, and Rousey sold it perfectly. Yeah, bro. And not only that, how many women and men that have been in the business for decades and years on end make mistakes? People swear that wrestling, because it's choreographed and coordinated, that everything needs to be like perfect. It's a fight, bro. It's a brawl. As long as they're able to keep the story going and keep it moving, that's all that really matters, honestly. If it wasn't for Ronda, I don't think the women's would have been in the main event of WrestleMania 35. 1,000%. I think waiting until after Mania to change Butch back to Pete Dunne is smart. I agree. Gunther a brute in the ring. Gunther's amazing. Wrestling fans are really passionate, so when she does stuff like she did in the past, that holds a spot in people's mind. I know, bro, but at what point are we gonna turn the page? She already paid her dues. She already left and came back. Like, she's been gone on and off long enough, and people still give her shit. Come on, man. It took Brock Lesnar 20 years to cut a good promo. It just, I'm like you guys, man. We're a little tougher in the women's division because we want to see the guys that we like and see more of those stories than what we see from the women's division in general. I get it. It's not even just about being a sexist or anything like that. It's just the fact that the women's division, you know, we're more critical when we don't like a certain character. And there's very few women in the division that people care about. Then again, Brock is an animal in the ring. All right, but how long did Brock Lesnar take to become an animal in the ring? Yeah, he was a natural and all. Bro, it's like Ronda did Olympics, okay? She did UFC, and then she did movies, and then she did WWE. Brock Lesnar literally trained. Exactly, long time. Brock Lesnar literally trained in the indies for WWE, and he immediately got signed, immediately got called up, and had more than enough time to learn his 5 moves of doom. And then on top of that, he trained in MMA afterwards and applied what he learned, you know, in OVW and all that, and brought that back when he came back in 2012. Hype for MLB this year? Yeah, me too. Straight Edge, me too, man. I'm really glad I have it. I already have it installed. I'm ready to play. Charles, so you said you were considering the $50 edition?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not.
Yeah, no, I thought about it for a second when me and Stunna talked about it, but it's such a ripoff. That's why I ended up buying the physical copy, bro, because if I'm willing to spend $50 just to play it early and still not own the game, why not spend $50 extra, own the game, get the steelbook, get the box, get the extras, get the hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got Resident Evil 4 today, too? Damn, VJ, you a big money baller, bro. Shit. Rousey also has a better match resume than half of the roster. I agree, MGM. I'm on your side when it comes to this. And I'm critical of Ronda. You know why? Because I was a Ronda mark. All right? I know people don't like to use that word, and I'll admit it. I was a Ronda fanboy in not WCW, in UFC. Loved everything she stood for and everything she did for the sport. I hated how she reacted when she lost twice. She became a sore loser. And you know what? She just showed that as much of a superstar as she was only human after all. Only human after all. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Ronda, I already made my peace with her for the stupidity that she did while she was in UFC. So by the time she came to WWE and said the stupid shit she said, I just kind of rolled my eyes. If you know anything about Ronda, you know how she is, bro. And she doesn't hide it either. What do you want her to do? Pander to the fans? Oh yeah, man, I love WWE. The fans are so great. No, they're not. No, they're not. I love the wrestling community. Hell, I'm a part of it just like you guys. But we are not the best fans in the world sometimes. Sometimes we're the biggest assholes. And don't say speak for yourself, Lex, because I see a lot of freaking hate and a lot of toxicity online. Bro, this match has been crazy. Gunther and freaking Butch putting on a performance for no reason on a Friday night. And Sheamus is staring at his ass. Yeah, man. I'm part of the community too. Sometimes I get a little toxic when I get a little passionate. I finally got around to playing Atomic Heart. I haven't even played it, bro. How you liking it, Keith? The pack difference is stupid between physical and digital. Yeah, I know. They try to kind of like counter the fact that, oh, you're getting physical items, so we're going to give them more digital items. That's kind of stupid. Ooh! Drew McIntyre with the Claymore to Gunther. Let's go. Bro, that match better steal the show, bro. They better get like 30 minutes on the card, I swear. This match could go down in the history books as one of the best triple threats ever. We got the Street Profits, Montez Ford. Braun Strowman told Dawkins, you pretty thin up top yourself. I like it. Good promo. That was a good promo to get us hyped up for the showcase a little bit. Even though it's a filler ass friggin' match. Gunther always has some great matches. He does. She was like that when she lost her title last match in UFC. She came to WWE and did it. Recall. You can see. Yep. Nah, for sure. Fans who bash wrestlers and at them irritate me. I never do that. Oh, for sure. I agree, Straight Edge. Hi, Lex. What up, Angel? Do you know that? What's the status added a new arena for 2K23? Nice. I did see some of them. How the fans who bothered Rey Mysterio in an airport just to get an autograph. There are a time and place to ask people. Oh, man. Don't even get me started with those guys. And girls. I'll definitely agree. Wrestling fans, gamers, metalheads, critic the most. Yeah. And the superhero fans, too. And no, Star Wars fans are the more comparable ones. Scott, huh? Oh, yeah. No, I have talked about that, but I'll talk about it again. What up, Chris? What up, CJ? How you doing, CJ? What's going on, bro? KO show's coming up. Yeah, so, like, you know, my wife and I, we were in Atlanta. We went to a Braves game, and Bill Murray was there, and she's a big Bill Murray fan. And I just told her, you know, this is like once in a lifetime type thing. Go up to him. And she didn't want to bother him. And I kind of, like, in the moment, I felt bad for her because I'm like, you know, this is your last chance to, like, probably see him in a random place like this. And, you know, she didn't end up doing it, and I didn't end up doing it for her because we saw the line of people that kept bothering him between the innings in the game. And we're just like, damn, it must suck to be famous, want to come catch your favorite team, which is the Cubs. He was there watching the Cubs whoop on the Braves at that game. And he just kept getting bothered, and security realized that he was there, and they had to, like, take the people out. Yeah, the guy from Ghostbusters. Came to ATL without saying nothing. Bro, this was years ago. This was like in 2016. Fool, relax. Who's your favorite MLB player? For some reason, I don't know why, but I like Mike Trout. I mean, for some reason, you do know why. He's like the freaking LeBron of MLB, pretty much. You know what, bro? I really love, I don't know. I'm starting to know a little more about him, especially after the World Baseball Classic. I really like Shohei Ohtani. Ever since he came into the league, I always got intrigued by him. But my favorites are usually former Marlins or current Marlins. You know, Miguel Cabrera was my favorite for a while. I really love Derek Jeter, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, and those guys are coming back. I really love David Wright. Ed Duque, Orlando Hernandez is his name, Livan Hernandez. I'm just naming a bunch of players that I really loved. Which some of those you probably don't even know. I don't know.
Remember Miguel Tejada?
Oh, Miguel Tejada was awesome. Yeah, I thought he was
I
cool.
liked him.
I like Pudge Rodriguez, Mike Piazza. I started to kind of like Fernando Tatis Jr. And then he got caught cheating, and I got kind of annoyed. So I'm not really that much of a fan of his anymore. But I'm getting into the Tampa Bay Rays this year. I'm becoming a fan of theirs. I really love the story for their outfielder, the center fielder. I think his name is Arezarena or something like that. I know I botched the shit out of it.
Oh, Ray, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, Arezarena or something. He played for Team Mexico and really balled out. I read his story. He's actually Cuban, and he actually escaped Cuba and got his papers for Mexico after like having a bunch of issues and all that. And he actually wanted to represent Mexico in the World Baseball Classic and begged the president for citizenship, and they gave it to him. So, a very honorable dude, and I could get behind that, especially when I'm cheering for the Tampa Bay Rays now more than ever. Adrian Beltre was awesome. I agree. Another player that I loved for a while was Giancarlo Stanton, but then, he demanded a trade and all that. So whatever. My favorite teams, number one is the Marlins. It just is what it is. That's my team. I'm never gonna like bail on them completely, even though I do want to. I'm never gonna bail on them. They're like in my DNA, for better or for worse. I've been fortunate enough to live to see them win 2 championships. For as much hate as the Marlins get, there's so many teams that have never won a championship. Like the Rockies is one of them, and people don't bash the Rockies nowhere near as much. And the Rockies are even bigger losers than the Marlins. But yeah, big fan of the Marlins. And then after the Marlins is the Yankees, and then the New York Mets. Those are my 3 teams. But this season, I'm slowly easing my way into becoming a Tampa Bay Ray fan. I don't want to be like a bandwagoner and all of a sudden act like I'm a diehard. But I'm getting into the Tampa Bay squad, and I've, seen who their players are. We almost went to fan access just to meet some of them, but I didn't end up going. Oh, they're doing the Andre the Giant Battle Royale on SmackDown. Why don't they just do it on Raw? That is so garbage, bro. They should have just done it on Raw. I mean, not on Raw. I'm sorry, at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is 2 days. There's no way they can't put that at WrestleMania. That's so stupid. Randy Johnson, another one that I liked. Andy Pettit, Roger Clemens. I mean, that whole Yankees team from that year. That's like you with the Saints? Yeah, bro. You gotta cheer for your team. Favorite musicians or bands you listen to? I like more old music. No, that's you. My wife immediately answered the Beatles. She loves the Beatles. For me, bro, when I think about like you want to say musicians or bands or whatnot, I think more about like Queen, and think about like the Bee Gees, like old shit like that. If you want,
Lexx is a big Gwen Stefani.
no, I don't like Gwen Stefani,
No.
but I love Lady Gaga and Lana Del Rey. Damn,
Demi
Adele.
Lovato.
Oh, you mentioned Demi Lovato. I actually went to one of her concerts, and it was
I
great.
know who. That's why I mentioned her.
Oh, yeah, I love Demi Lovato's concert. That show was great. More modern, I like the Imagine Dragons, and there's another one. Yeah, I like Linkin Park. Uh, Blake Shelton. Nah,
Nickelback.
I think Blake Shelton's. Oh, yeah, Nickelback. I like some Nickelback stuff.
You like this photograph?
No, Trout just mentioned Nickelback. What did you say, Trout?
I said, do you like this photograph?
This photograph?
Yeah, the song photograph.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
You know what I'm talking about, fool?
No.
You don't know that song? Not a true fan.
Dewdrop says hi. How are you, Trout?
Oh, dude, drop.
My mate. I'm just playing a little Valhalla.
Damn, Byron, you going off? Eagles, Rolling Stones. Sammy Foley? Who's Sammy Foley? Oh, Mick Foley and Sami Zayn. Got you, got you. What? Bobby Lashley's in the Battle Royale? I was trying to see if I could find him in the picture, but I didn't see him. They should have done that Battle Royale at WrestleMania, bro. No excuses. I don't care. They did these filler fatal 4-way matches with the tag titles. Ain't no way. Damn, I love that Kevin Owens is putting Sami Zayn on a pedestal right now. Even called him the MVP. Sami Zayn looks like he's about a car right now. WrestleZane. WrestleZania. I think this is the slimmest we've seen Kevin Owens, bro. Oh! Oh, the Usos are here to ruin the party. I was wondering what the hell was going to happen. Boom! Double super kick. Perfect synchronization. Damn. We've been down since. Wow, man. Wow, bro. That tag title match is going to be, bro, that's a main event right there. Bro, that is one of the best tag team uh title matches we'll ever have at Mania, honestly. Honestly, one of the best tag title matches at Mania ever. Shit. That was super, super dope. I know they robbed us. They robbed us with like 2 minutes left. They should headline for sure, for sure. Night one. What a phenomenal tag match that's going to be, man. That's going to be outstanding. Crazy, 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 crazy how big that match feels. So I agree with what we were talking about earlier. You're drinking a green Monster energy drink. Nice. Chris, you're going to be running around your house or what? NXT and WrestleMania Night 1 on the same day. That's dumb. I hate that. Women headlining for obvious reasons. Yeah, exactly. I know. Whatever. I can't believe they're kicking off with John Cena and Austin Theory. I mean, that's cool that they're giving them a cool spotlight at least, right? But I'm a little surprised, I guess. Impact had a pay-per-view tonight. How dumb that they're doing their pay-per-views like instead of doing it like on Saturday. Blockbuster.com. What's this Blockbuster thing you sent me, Straight Edge? We're working on rewinding your movie. Oh, because they have a website again? Yeah, Blockbuster for a little bit they tried going digital and tried doing what Voodoo does with your movies and shit. I wonder what they're gonna do. They should have gone digital a long time ago. Bought Netflix, yeah. I can't believe they put Bobby Lashley in that battle royal, but they better have him win if that's what they're gonna do. I'm so pissed off, man. Bobby Lashley, Straight Edge. I know you like Bray Wyatt, and I'm not really gonna bash Bray Wyatt, so don't think that that's what this is about at all. It's unfortunate that Bray Wyatt is going through whatever he's going through or whatever's happening with him. But it really hurts me, man, because I love Bobby Lashley, and him not being at WrestleMania is like missing a WrestleMania when Bobby is fully healthy, had a good story with Brock. Like, the fact that they couldn't muster something up for him and him not being at Mania is just a travesty, bro. It really irks me as a fan. They're going to have him on SmackDown, and then he's going to be sidelined for the rest of the weekend. That is so whack. A guy that was world champion last year and constantly in the title picture for the last couple years. Like, and then they were doing the Hurt Business stuff. The only way that I accept him not being at WrestleMania is if he comes out to help Omos and they reform the Hurt Business during the Brock Lesnar match. If they reform the Hurt Business during the Brock Lesnar match and make it a storyline, then I'm all for it. But to really sideline him, it really, really hurts me because he's old. He's already up there in age, bro. He doesn't have much time left in wrestling, honestly. He got screwed out of WrestleMania, exactly. KO and Sammy versus the Usos going to be somewhere in the middle of the card night one? Probably. He better not be in the Andre. Yeah, bro, he is. They have him in the picture and the cover, man. I'm like, I hope Bray gets healthy and whatever he's dealing with gets solved. Sucks Bobby got hold for something out of his control. Exactly, man. What up, Yami? They're doing him dirty, Keith. They're doing him dirty as hell. If Bray had knee injury, they already knew. Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, they knew he was battling injuries. I just don't know how you put Bobby in that spot like that. If they do the Hurt Business at Mania, then I justify it 100%. If Bobby Lashley joins the Hurt Business at Mania, then we get what we want, because we want that to happen. And I'll take that as Bobby Lashley appearing at Mania, helping Omos win the belt. I mean, not win the belt, but beat Brock Lesnar. Nah, Triple H sold 100%. I think Triple H sold 100%. I think this year is Triple H's first year working as the leader of the team to put WrestleMania together. I think people need to give Vince McMahon more credit, because people talk so much shit about Vince McMahon, and we may not agree with everything he does, but that guy knows how to book a road to WrestleMania. No matter how good WrestleMania turns out, right? Or if you only enjoyed one match or one result or whatever, the road to WrestleMania with Vince McMahon has always been must-see TV. And this year, I mean, we're still experiencing a lot of the Vince McMahon stuff except the Sami Zayn shit. But I just can't believe that Bobby's not on the card. Vince is a million times better booker than anyone ever. It's not even close. No, it's definitely not close at all. There's no one that has his kind of history. It'll be a joke to even compare. Vince got a ton of crap, but Vince definitely knew how to book Road to WrestleMania. Exactly, MGM. You could say whatever you want about the guy. And look, WrestleMania is going to turn out to be a fun time. I'm not saying WrestleMania is going to suck. It's going to be must-see. I'm sure they'll make sure of it. I'm 100% certain that Triple H is going to do one hell of a job at the end of the day. But I got to be real with you guys, man. You got to give credit where credit is due. Don't lie to yourself, man. Vince may have messed up certain angles. He may have messed up certain decisions here or characters there, or may have fired this person or that. I get it. No one's perfect. But when you're talking about pound for pound, the road to WrestleMania, bringing back legends, getting us involved into speculating, right? And giving us surprises along the way, and building up storylines beyond 2 or 3 of them. That's where Vince McMahon was at. That's when he was at his strongest. And there's just no comparison, bro. There's no point. I'm not even going to argue that with anybody ever, even if they don't agree with Vince's booking. At the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing, whether we agreed with it or not. That guy is a beast. A beast. And he showed that it's easier said than done. And Triple H has done a fantastic job making Monday Night Raw 8 out of 10, making SmackDown a good show to watch as well. He's made SmackDown sometimes even better than Raw. He's made wrestling watchable on a weekly basis. But the road to WrestleMania has been all over the place, bro. There's no way around it. It's been confusing. It hasn't felt the same. It's been kind of like, you know? And it's okay. We're still, I said this the other stream when we were talking about it. We are still seeing a lot of the storylines that were created and established with Vince McMahon. We have yet to see Triple H fully dive deep into his own stories. We haven't seen Triple H do anything fresh besides Sami Zayn working his way in and out of the bloodline. Everything else has been still Vince McMahon's doing for the most part. What he set up and established. I miss AJ Styles. Me too. Just read the spoilers. Not worth watching. Almost never is. Oh, talking about Rampage. See how this goes. Hype though. Yeah, for sure. I'm hyped too. I think Triple H was holding out. Hope Bray would be ready in time. I think he was holding out, hoping he'd be ready in time. I agree with you, Straight Edge. I agree. But he should have had a fallback. In my opinion, I said this last Friday on SmackDown.
I would have had Uncle Howdy be involved in a story where he took out Bray or he started teasing Bobby and he pushed the envelope and got into a story with Bobby Lashley, and I would have been okay with Uncle Howdy and Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania, and then SummerSlam, Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt. They could have done a story that would have lasted for months and would have kicked off at a random Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and led into WrestleMania and gone beyond WrestleMania, because that's what this is all about. Continuing that long-term booking. Yeah, Triple H hasn't gotten a clean slate, Duda, and I'm fully aware of that. So he is still working with what Vince McMahon established. Rhea Ripley versus Flair is a great storyline, bro. You can't lie. I never said it wasn't. I think that's one of the better stories for the women. But it's still one of the lesser stories at Mania. I think outside, these are my two most anticipated matches, obviously. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. The triple threat with Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. And then the Usos versus KO Mania and WrestleZania. All right, Sami Zayn and KO versus the Usos is my third match. Those are my three most anticipated matches from the show. And then you add the Rey Mysterio storyline, and then you add the Edge storyline, and then you add the Rhea Ripley storyline. There's some good content WrestleMania weekend, no doubt about it. But Road to WrestleMania has been all over the place, bro. I'm sorry. Bobby should have been there. Andre the Giant Battle Royale should have been at WrestleMania. No excuse, bro. That Andre the Giant match is a fun battle royale that we get to see our favorite superstars. Those guys belong at WrestleMania for the most part, bro. Especially for Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant, who was WrestleMania for a while. There's no reason why we all got pissed off when Vince put it on SmackDown. They should have put it back on Raw. I mean, on WrestleMania. It's a 2-night event. Dude, they're doing a random... they're calling it WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way for the women and the men. Just a bunch of filler tag teams. What is that? There's no ladder. There's no stipulation as a number one contender match. There's no power rankings. There's nothing. It's just a random showcase. Who even wants to watch that? That's a bathroom break at best. No way. Vince McMahon does... If Vince McMahon did that, the world would be livid. Oh, I didn't even mention Seth versus Logan is a good match. All right, yeah, I'll give him that. Seth versus Logan is a good match. The Miz hosting WrestleMania is a good idea. You know, they should have done a Hell in a Cell for the women's, if anything, too. You can give Triple H credit for Roman versus Cody storyline because rumors was Cody wasn't going to be a top guy with Vince still in control. That's not true. If you truly think, based on the rumors, that Cody wasn't going to be a top guy, then you're very naive. I don't care what the rumor says. Cody came in and was booked as a main star as soon as he came in through the curtain. No way you say that Cody wasn't treated as a top star when he main evented Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins with Vince McMahon in charge. Stop. Yes, Triple H did a fire job with Sami Zayn. That I give him credit for. Cody was a top guy with everyone in charge. Doesn't matter what the rumors are saying. Trust me. Trust me. Use common sense, guys. Use common sense. Use common sense. They didn't pay Cody a bunch of millions of dollars, all the fireworks, all the hype up, all the... Did you guys see how Vince personally put over Cody at WrestleMania? Come on, man. That was one of the rawest. To think that Vince wasn't going to put Cody at a top spot is ridiculous. Tribal Court was dope. I'm not saying, guys, I'm being critical about some of the things that we need to talk about. Just because I'm being critical doesn't mean I haven't enjoyed the road to WrestleMania in some capacity. There has been Raws and SmackDowns that have been enjoyable more than in recent memory, but the road to WrestleMania has undeniably been all over the place, bro. Injuries or not. Vince did a better job doing the road to WrestleMania. And WrestleMania this year does not feel like it needs to be 2 nights. I'm sorry. I'll be the one to say it. That's all I'll say. He beat Seth Rollins. When's the last time been at the top? Tell me he did not just say that. Please, someone help me. Yo, chat, please, someone help me. This is my facial expression right now. I'm Booker T right now. Please, someone help me. Please, chat. I know there has to be someone out there. Please. Please, chat. Oh my God. No way. I'll even do the Booker T voice. Tell me he did not just say that. I'm confused. I was going to say the same thing. It's true, Seth Rollins been doing mid-card things. Chat, please, somebody step up to the plate. Somebody get this man. I'm asking for a friend. Main eventing Raw week after week, being in the top story on Raw week after week, making the mid-card scene seem better while main eventing week after week. Yeah, exactly, Yami. Everyone has been a mid-card if that's the case, except for Roman. Are you serious? I need a beer after that one. Wow. Seth Rollins, who's been on the cover of pay-per-views, main evented pay-per-views, main evented countless Raws, is now a mid-carder. Wow. Yeah, he cashed in at Mania, exactly. But that was before then. He's talking about more recently. A year ago, Seth Rollins fought against Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble for the main title. It's been 12 months. Yeah, what are mid-card things exactly? I'm so confused right now. I'm trying to gather myself.
Oh, wake up, Lexxeru.
All right. A year ago. Hold on, Trout. This dude said that Seth Rollins is a mid-carder. Hold on.
Who?
Seth Rollins.
Oh, hell no.
So let's bring up WWE 2K23 real quick. Seth Rollins is rated about a 92 overall, right? Am I right? Chat, am I right? Yep. He's about a 92?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. In the last 12 months, Seth Rollins competed for the WWE title at a pay-per-view in which he headlined besides the main event being the Rumble, he main evented Raw countless times, week in and week out. Main evented live events. You know what live events are? The shows that fans pay that don't show up on TV. Main evented those shows with Riddle night in and night out. Main evented for the U.S. title. Brought the title into the main event scene along with main event Bobby, who earned that nickname, by the way, along with Theory, who has been promoted to be looked at as a top player. And as soon as Cody came in, he was actually the match of the night. And also main evented 2 more pay-per-views with Cody, besides Roman being the top guy. I don't understand how you can say with a straight face that Seth Rollins is not one of the main players. Seth Rollins, who's actually facing Logan Paul to hype up WrestleMania. Because Logan Paul fought Roman Reigns last time he was in WWE. Seth Rollins helped elevate Cody, helped elevate Theory, helped elevate Riddle, all while staying relevant, main eventing show after show after show. Just because Seth Rollins is not facing Roman Reigns for the title doesn't mean you automatically get to say he's a mid-carder, bro. And this is more of you speaking as in your own opinion and your own view. I'm trying to put my own views aside and using literal booking logic from what WWE has done. If we're using booking logic based on posters, matchups, match of the year, who is in that conversation besides Roman Reigns? We're talking about how someone is being booked, not my opinion or your opinion. We're talking about the call sheet. Who's closing out the shows? Do you know when you go to a live event, the guy in the main event is Seth Rollins? When you go to a Monday Night Raw, half of the time, Seth Rollins has been closing out Raw. So if that doesn't make you a main eventer and you're being booked in the main event week in and week out, what makes you a main eventer? If being on the poster, fighting for the title, leveling up the talent around you, making everyone around you better, what else? Do you really think that The Rock was champion 24/7 when he was in WWE for 6 years? Do you really think that The Rock was always facing the second or top guy in the company when he was there for 6 years? Or Stone Cold, or Kurt Angle, or Shawn Michaels, or Triple H? Do you want me to keep mentioning? Or Undertaker? Do you want me to keep mentioning, top main eventers that are legends? The list goes on, man. I've been watching wrestling on and off since the late 90s. And I remember vividly Hell, I remember recently talking about how The Rock lost to the Hurricane on Monday Night Raw. I think it was. The Rock wrestled Billy Gunn at SummerSlam. Thank you. That's the kind of help I'm looking for from the chat. Thank you, VJ. The Rock wrestled Billy Gunn. The Rock wrestled Road Dogg. The Rock wrestled the Hurricane. Mankind, even when he wasn't the top guy. Bro, I mean, you brought this up before. It's more than one main eventer. Exactly, Carter. Because at the end of the day, when you look at the roster and what these guys are doing, be honest. Be honest for a second. Stop being a fan and be a realistic booker. If you are backstage at WWE and you're looking at the piece of paper that shows the match card, if you're closing out the show, that means you're a main eventer. That means you're the last act that people see before going home. Rock was wrestling Big Boss Man, Ken Shamrock, the Corporation, Kane, dude, The Rock was fighting for Triple H and Shawn Michaels were fighting for the European title. Even after being world champion. So when you look at the roster and the way they've built it, who's closing out the show? Please. And I like Theory. But believe it or not, when Theory was red hot, you know who was closing out the shows? Riddle versus Rollins. I saw it in the advertisement for when they were doing the tour. At a UK show, British Bulldog wrestled Shawn Michaels in the main event of a pay-per-view for the European Championship. Exactly. Imagine when you look back at your favorite superstars. I'll ask the chat. Everyone in the chat, including you, Torcel, everyone in here. We got 30 people in here. We're 5 likes away from 30, by the way. Like it up if you haven't. List your favorite superstar. And I hope to see a little diversity with the comments. But list your favorite superstar. List your favorite superstar. Jeff Hardy, he main evented. He faced CM Punk plenty of times, closing out the show plenty of times. No, from wherever you want. Kevin Owens, he's been a main eventer. All right. What has Kevin Owens been doing lately? Does that make him a jobber all of a sudden? Stone Cold, you don't think Stone Cold faced guys like Ken Shamrock and the whole corporation from top to bottom? Randy Orton. Randy Orton was tag teaming with Riddle. Does that mean that he's not a main eventer anymore? Seth Rollins, what? Because he fought Ezekiel one time, that automatically discredits him from being a top guy? Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is a hard argument, though. Hulk Hogan booked himself a lot in WCW, and he put himself to, like, whoop and squash everybody. So it's kind of hard for me to put up a conversation there. Or a mid-carder, though. I'm just putting an example. I'm exaggerating by saying jobber. Is Brock Lesnar a mid-carder all of a sudden because he's facing Omos?
I'll be right back. I'm going to get my sub and a drink.
Sounds good, dude. Chris Jericho, because he lost to Fandango at WrestleMania, does that make him a mid-carder? You know, so I'm just asking these questions because when you look at these superstars, they close out shows And it's not always that they're the number one guy. Now, one statement that would have been very valid in this conversation is that Seth Rollins is not the number one guy on the call sheet. He's not. He knows that, though. I can't even argue that. Seth Rollins himself has said it in interviews. I'm not the number one guy, and I've had to make my peace with it. He said that in an interview with, I think, Ariel Helwani sometime last year. Bro, Hulk Hogan, all right. Actually, Hulk Hogan, I could say Hulk Hogan faced Roddy Piper, who never won a championship. It didn't mean that he was facing a non-valid contender or made Hulk Hogan any less worthy. Or when he faced Ultimate Warrior, who I think never won a WWE championship as well. Lex, in a match on AEW, Jericho lost to a new guy to use his star power to help. Yeah, I know who you're talking about too. Was it Action Jackson or one of those guys, right? I forgot the guy's name now. I'm sorry. So, when you are... Now, what do we consider a main eventer? Isn't a main eventer like a tier in wrestling that we reference a superstar, like in sports when you reference an all-star? When you talk about like LeBron James, just because LeBron is older and doesn't play as good defense, do you consider LeBron a mid-carder all of a sudden? LeBron is still an all-star, right? So do you all of a sudden say, okay, well, Seth Rollins is facing Logan Paul. He's a mid-carder. But Logan Paul, his last match in WWE was actually in Saudi Arabia for the Undisputed Championship. So what does that make Roman? You know, when you see the crowd and you hear how they sing Seth Rollins' theme, they buy his merchandise, they pay with their hard-earned money. NBA players can be mid-cards? Yeah. And those are the other guys. Mid-cards are like probably like the third, fourth option or something like that on a basketball team. Maybe like a fourth option. We're talking about all-star level, though. So when you look at wrestling, when you say main eventer, I mean, Seth Rollins could be in the mid-card tomorrow and then next week be in the main event at the pay-per-view. And it doesn't hurt his stock. At Starrcade, Roddy Piper beat Hulk Hogan in the main event, Starrcade. And when you look at Piper, he's looked at one of the greatest villains of all time. But he was never truly Hogan level. He was like the Miz of that era. He was a very good heel on the mic. Hell, I know people will take that as like a bash, but it's not. He was like a Chris Jericho in a way where he was really good at being a bad guy, drawing heat, and he loved it. He loved it, but it didn't mean he was a mid-carder. You know? So, has Seth Rollins been in the mid-card scene on and off? Yes. But look at his matches within the mid-card scene. It's usually been to elevate and put the talent in a better spot. You know? Because unless you're the number one or number two guy, it's kind of hard to stay main eventing show after show after show. It rotates, so the product doesn't feel old. Anybody who doesn't understand the concept or depth of a wrestler being able to shift from mid-card to main event and still get you to engage in the angle doesn't understand professional wrestling. And that's the deepest way to go about it. But I think that the biggest misconception in the fandom of wrestling is that people typically say, oh, like what Torso was trying, the point he was trying to make. What up, Jake? Oh, yeah, Seth Rollins is a mid-carder. How can we truly say he's a mid-carder when you look at what he's done in the last 12 months and it's been main event after main event? Because if we're going to look at it that way, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If we're going to look at it that way, then there's only 2 main eventers in WWE right now. It's not Sami Zayn. Even though he's been red hot and the fans have gotten behind him, it's not Sami Zayn. It's Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. That's it. Those are the 2 main eventers. That's it. Hogan put over Goldberg when Goldberg beat him for the title on Nitro. Hogan took Goldberg from mid-card to main event on that night and hasn't looked back. He's been a main event since. Precisely my point. You could say the same for Austin Theory and Seth Rollins. It's not a knock to say that he's in the main event scene. It's not a knock. One of the top guys in WWE is 100% Seth Rollins. 100% Sami Zayn. 100% Kevin Owens. Edge. Balor has climbed the ladder now. Roman Reigns. Theory has climbed up. You're going to tell me that Bobby Lashley hasn't been a main eventer? Thank you, Carter. Exactly. Brock Lesnar. We can't go around just tossing the tag, like the phrase, oh, Seth is a mid-card. Seth Rollins is not Dolph Ziggler. I'm sorry. I don't care how many losses Seth Rollins has. And he's the biggest loser of the whole last year. Seth Rollins has lost a lot. And that's why his image is kind of tainted with some fans. But what are we talking about here, man? We're talking about storytelling, which is what matters most when it comes to wrestling. We don't watch wrestling to be boxing or MMA. We watch wrestling for the drama behind the story. Let's be honest. We want WrestleMania to be dramatic. We want it to be, nasty and filled with stipulations and filled with, controversy. You want to feel something. Pretty much, Carter, if you made it to WrestleMania, you're main eventing the show of all shows. Now, there's only one person that goes last, or 2 people, depending on the type of match, should I say. There's usually only 2 people that go last. Who's closing out the show? That's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. Who's closing out? And the reason why I'm smiling is because it's Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. The year Cena wrestled The Rock at WrestleMania Miami and Cena lost almost every match on pay-per-view that year, and he was still a main eventer. And no one would ever dare say that John Cena wasn't the franchise. Either way, Torcel, no hard feelings, man. I know that I'm talking like hyped up, amped up. I want to be passionate. I want to be excited. And I want you guys to get excited in the conversation as well. I'm not taking this personal. I don't think you're a fool for saying what you said. You're right in many ways. Believe it or not, I do agree with you to an extent. I just don't like seeing people, refer to these guys like in a negative element when they are still selling out arenas or even pushing, fans, I would definitely buy a ticket to see Seth Rollins, is all I'm trying to say. And there's a lot of mid-carders that wouldn't really move me into wanting to buy a ticket to go see them. You get me? That's the difference. That to me is what makes them an all-star. You know who's climbing up the ranks? Gunther. You know who closed out the show when I went to the WWE live event? And I bet you guys are gonna laugh. You know who closed out the show when we took our nephew to go see the WWE show? Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. That was the story to close out the show. The main event of the SmackDown house show was Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. And people are going to say, oh man, I feel so bad for Drew. Drew is lost now. Drew is not lost. Drew is at WrestleMania in one of the best, most memorable matches that we're going to see. Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew for the IC title. That's a classic waiting to happen. Where was Drew in September, just a couple months ago? Main eventing with Roman Reigns, shaking hands with Tyson Fury ringside, in a sold-out crowd who went to go see him face Roman Reigns for the title. Somebody in Community Creations made attires for my character. That is hilarious. That's crazy. Who is it? And guess what? In that same match, Sheamus said, hey, Drew, I'm not fighting against you tonight. You're fighting my boy, Ridge Holland. And the match actually ended up being Ridge Holland versus Drew McIntyre, with Sheamus interfering in the street fight. And Drew, it became a handicap match. Drew beat Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch. Broken tables on everything. I would buy a ticket to see Seth Rollins, Adam Cole, Darby Allin, Sting, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, Y2J, Charlotte. Darby Allin is one that's climbing the ranks. I wouldn't really call him a main eventer, but I would definitely call him an integral part. That's the way you pronounce it, right? And he's an integral part of AEW and what AEW is all about. And I could see why you would want to see a show to see him. Adam Cole, he has some building up to do. Hasn't been at his best in AEW. But if you're talking about NXT and what he accomplished in NXT and what he brought to NXT, for sure I could see what you're saying in that. Everyone else, super justified. Sting, main eventer. Sheamus, main eventer. Drew McIntyre, main eventer. Y2J, main eventer. Charlotte, main eventer. 100%. So it's definitely a dicey conversation. We see it a lot in the comments. We see it a lot within the community. A lot of people like to bring down, some of these talents for not always being the number one guy. But there's only one number one, man. There's no space at the top for more than just one. Body Slam Rabbit Mega. Damn, I wonder who that is. Bro, I want to go see Sting's last match when it happens. I wonder where they're going to do it. Maybe they do it in California. So whatever, let's get down to the ratings for SmackDown. I missed a good chunk of SmackDown, but MGM caught me up with what was going on. How do you guys rate SmackDown tonight? Sting just wrestled on Dynamite? Oh, shit. What's your rating for Friday Night SmackDown, y'all? Jason said 9.5? Wow. Sting is always in a freaking 6-man tag. That's funny. $9.3? All right, that's very specific. Okay. Any more scores? 8.5. I'll probably give it like an 8 as well from what I saw. 8.5, 10, 9, 10 out of 10.
What up, Trout?
Sitting here coughing.
You getting stuck with that sub? That Subway's choking you? You got the big old sandwich in your mouth?
Nah, fool, I already ate that motherfucker.
Damn, doggy.
Now I'm gonna put me in a little pinch.
I'm hungry as hell. I ran out of tea. I'm hungry as hell.
Punch that sniff.
I hate they put Bobby Lashley in the Battle Royale, bro.
The more I watch this baseball, it makes me want to get that early shit.
For real? Yeah, but the content you get from it is literally just that you play it early. So if you're gonna buy it, you have to like buy right now. Buying it tomorrow would be a waste because Tuesday's right around the corner, bro. And yeah, you do get Derek Jeter regardless. It has one upvote. Nice. 8.5. It was Sting's 64th birthday on Wednesday. He wrestled on his birthday. Oh, okay, okay. How old is Ray's daughter? I'm asking for a friend. Oh, I'm not sure. I love the show 23. I'm glad you're digging it, man. I got to do a stream. I got to play it. I don't know when I'm going to have the time to do it. I got it early to play early, and I haven't been able to. But, guys, I had a fantastic time watching the rest of SmackDown, man. Lord knows I needed it, bro. You guys were freaking awesome. Gave me a lot to talk about. I enjoyed watching the show as usual, man. These watch parties are a lifesaver. It makes the show more enjoyable for me. And I know we didn't do the, the community member chat or whatnot, but we're going to do it for WrestleMania, I promise. We're going to do Monday Night Raw and then probably SmackDown, depending on how my schedule is looking like next week. But we're definitely going to be doing WrestleMania, and I will be streaming throughout the weekend. So you guys will catch me on this channel. You guys will catch me on Twitch. You guys would catch me on the Plus channel, okay? So follow my Plus channel if you guys want some extra MLB content. Follow me on Twitch if you guys want the extra streams, because we're going to be all over. I'm going to see if I come back streaming later tonight, but it'll be later. It's about to be 11 o'clock. I got some things I got to get done around the house, and I also want to hang out with my wife. It's Friday night, man, so I'm just trying to relax a little bit. And hopefully we get some matches in. If Trout is still awake later, we'll come in with a little late stream because I'm pretty sure I'm going to struggle to fall asleep. I'm too hyped up. So I will be back sooner than you know it. Thank you guys for joining me tonight on the road to WrestleMania. Trout, thanks for being in the stream, kicking it with me. Even though I left the freaking chat without even realizing. Hold on, let me rejoin. Yo, Trout. Yo, Trout.
Yo.
Oh, I didn't notice I left the freaking Discord by mistake.
I was just sitting there.
Yeah, my fault.
I was like, what?
You got a sleeping disorder? No, I got a lot of things I got to do around the house. And, between that and trying to do some content for you guys, I try to, manage what I do outside of YouTube with what I got to do on YouTube. And it kind of gets a little difficult at times. Juggling everything around. What up, Guan? How's it going, bro? You came in late. I'm out of here. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a sleeping disorder. I have a schedule disorder. But guys, I will see you real soon. Trout, I'll hit you up in a few, my boy. I'll hit you up on Twitter, all right? Don't get anxious, man. Don't buy that MLB yet. I know you're gonna regret it later.
I know. I think I'm gonna end up holding off, but
Yeah,
I don't
hold
want
on.
to, but I am.
Well, hit me up on Twitter if you get close. Just don't be impulsive. Hold on. You're bored low-key. You should have joined earlier. Lex, if you have to take the night off. Nah, man. I'm going to try my best to come back later. Let's see what happens. I'm like...
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm about to start my engines and see if we could get... We got to do some stuff around the house. We got to move some things and shit like that. So I'm going to try to see how long I take and how gassed out I am afterwards. If anything, I'll let y'all know on Discord. So... If you guys are not following us on Discord, you know what time it is, man. Join the Discord. Trout, I'll hit you up on Twitter, bro. Peace.
Peace.
Later, my boy. Peace. So, yeah, I left the chat. It's time to listen to Nefex. We're out of here.